phone. Wàá rí ẹ̀pẹ̀ àti òkúta títì. Wàá sórí rẹ̀. Ọjọ́ yìí tó wà yìí. O ò ní jẹ èrè kankan. O ò ní rí ṣé òyìnbó láti là sórí rẹ̀. Ọjọ́ yìí tó wà yìí. O ò ní jẹ èrè kankan. O ò ní rí ṣé òyìnbó láti là fóònù.
Sister Kosi.
Sórí rẹ̀.
Ẹ jọ ń tọrọ ẹsẹ̀ àdáàjì náà ní kúrò. Mo ní kẹ́ ẹjọ́ kẹ́ gbé ẹsẹ̀ àdáàjì náà yìí kúrò.
Sister Toyin IT guy ní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ gbọ́ tí wèrè ti sọ ẹ rí pé nǹkan ti bá a ni. Nǹkan bá IT guy.
O ò ní rí ṣé òyìnbó láti ra fóònù. Wàá rí ẹ̀pẹ̀ àti òkúta títì. Wàá pè ní dollars. Tó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wàá pè dollars. Ìwọ máa ṣe platform fẹ́mi. Èmi ò ní ẹ̀ bá ṣe platform nílé ayé yìí fún olórí burúkú onírèdèrèdè bí ìwọ àti àwọn ẹ̀mẹ̀wá ẹ̀. Èmi máa jókòó jẹ́jẹ́ on my own platform or anywhere. I don't have to engage with people if I don't feel like engaging with people. I'm welcome on every platform. You know why? I'm a very friendly guy, very passionate, very I separate King White from Adura, our market, to what Paparano, and you read Buruku Meji. And then on Paparano's platform, you will be championing your nonsense, your rubbish. Christians that came to justice for mobile to come. Lions. Come and collect trophies so that when the time comes, say, Aries, Paparano, even Paparano is linked now. It's a fucking link. Straight up. Hey, this platform today, this platform is full of maggots. Nigerians, his faithful. The people who are old enough to be his parents realize that they don't want to sit on a shallow-driven, mini-school-brained schoolboy who goes to an evening school to go and learn some academics, go and learn some stuff to do with the legal sector. And then you can, according to this article of the Nigerian Constitution, it says this, according to the Nigerian sister constitution, section this, section that. Section this, section that. You are not even a son. Have you been called to bar in your evening school that you go and sit down and go take 2 days off and go and read chapter 3, section 25 of the Nigerian Constitution, and then come out and start talking nonsense? Aries, my first child has made it in life better than your entire generation will never anticipate. They are achievers. So I don't know for you. And if you want to travel to England and you can't find a place and you can't afford to live, you won't find a hotel to live in. Despite all your madness, I will house you and disgrace you to anybody that you know that belongs to your clan. If they want to see life and enjoy life, let them get on that plane to Heathrow Airport. I will pick them up, I will house them, I will feed them, and I will also put money in their pocket when they are coming back to you. Oh, DJ, ni shorire. If you want to shorire, remember. If you want to shosh, you want to marry our generation. If not, your family that you jump into bed with is the same your family you decided you're going to interpol. Are you not ashamed of yourself? The people you worked with before, when it goes wrong, you want to retaliate, you want to destroy their life. And you call yourself a human being. In that picture that you are using, that your DP, you compulsory that you have to sit in the pits of hell and be collecting blood money. So, if you want to walk with the life of
Wait for Nemoli.
you better leave this devilish bitch alone.
Wait for Nemoli session.
No, not the bitch. So, I was just using my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Nemoli. Whatever my phone. Because here the milk in bulk, can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it can stay any longer than I care. Their life will be destroyed forever. So, Sammy Jojo, I'm your friend and I'm giving you advice. It's not compulsory that you have to sit in the pits of hell and be collecting blood money. So, if you want to walk with the life of insider, you better leave this devilish bitch alone. No, not the bitch. So, my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Nemoli. Whatever my phone. Because here the milk in bulk, can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne. Ìyàwó àwọn onírèdèrèdè. Maybe last time, like I was saying, Nemoli is my girl, on blogger. Oníṣòrí oníṣàǹfààní ilé ayé ẹ̀. Ikú kúná, sínú ọba ìkú, òun ni wo àti Èrìsì máa kú. Ìwọ àti analysis sọnù. Tó gba analysis lọ́wọ́ sọ́mà. Sọ́mà tó ń ṣe analysis jù ẹ́ lọ ìwọ ló wà lè ní lórí justice for mobile. O ní ṣe oríire o ní jẹ èrè. Na peace be that. Not peace. Na sin. If you want me to go and peace, ṣàǹfààní. Ìyàwó àwọn onírèdèrèdè. Maybe last time, like I was saying, money is my. So, if you want to walk with the life of insider, you better leave this devilish bitch alone. No, not the bitch. So, I was just using my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Nemoli. Whatever my phone. Because here the milk in bulk, can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne. Ìyàwó àwọn onírèdèrèdè. Maybe last time, like I was saying, Nemoli is my girl, on blogger. Oníṣòrí oníṣàǹfààní ilé ayé ẹ̀. Ikú kúná, sínú ọba ìkú, òun ni wo àti Èrìsì máa kú. Ìwọ àti analysis sọnù. Tó gba analysis lọ́wọ́ sọ́mà tó ń ṣe analysis jù ẹ́ lọ ìwọ ló wà lè ní lórí justice for mobile. O ní ṣe oríire o. Because here the milk in bulk and blood money. So, if you want to walk with the life of insider, you better leave this devilish bitch alone. No, not the bitch. So, I was just using my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Nemoli. On my phone. Because here the milk in bulk, can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne. Ìyàwó àwọn onírèdèrèdè. Maybe last time, like I was saying, Nemoli is my girl, on blogger. Oníṣòrí oníṣàǹfààní ilé ayé ẹ̀. Ikú kúná, sínú ọba ìkú, òun ni wo àti Èrìsì máa kú. Ìwọ àti analysis sọnù. Tó gba analysis lọ́wọ́ sọ́mà tó ń ṣe analysis jù ẹ́ lọ ìwọ ló wà lè ní lórí justice for mobile. O ní ṣe oríire o ní jẹ èrè. Na peace be that. Not peace. Na sin. If you want me to go and peace, I will go and peace. Ṣé lórí burúkú ni gbogbo yín ni? Ó dà pé lórí burúkú òun ni gbogbo yín ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ìwọ ni Emoli olùṣì. Orí burúkú ó ti bá ìyáláyà ẹ̀. Ṣé torí nǹkan tó ń pè sí nǹkan? Ṣé torí omi? Ọ̀gá wa. To be collecting blood money. So, if you want to walk with the life of Nemoli, whatever my phone. Because here the milk in bulk, can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne.
Yes.
mo ní ti gàdé ó ní nẹyin mòràn ó ní òye tirẹ̀ ní mọ́ gbọ́n tẹ́lòmí ègbọ́ ṣé ó gbọ́ mi tí àìtí àti nàkó.
Onírèdèrèdè. Maybe last time, like I'm your friend and I'm giving you good advice. It's not compulsory that you have to sit in the pits of hell and be collecting blood money. So, if you want to work with the likes of Insider, you better leave this devilish bitch alone. No, not the bitch, so I was just using my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Naimodi, whatever my bum. Because here to be okay, but can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne. Ìyàwó àwọn onírìnrìnrìndì. Maybe last time, like I was saying, Naimodi is my girl, unblocker. Oníṣẹ́ àǹfààní ilé ayé ẹ̀. Ikú gbúná, tínú mọ̀ bá ti kú, òun ni wo àti Aries máa kú.
Ṣé ẹ gbádùn ẹ̀? Ó ga.
Wọ́n kan IT guy. Wọ́n kan ló kó tòótọ́ ní ó dùn.
Wọ́n máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí ẹlòmíì ò kí ń bọ̀. Sórí rẹ̀ ọdún yìí tó wà yìí, ó ní jẹ èrè kankan, ó ní rí ṣé òyìnbó láti ra fóònù. Wàá sórí rẹ̀ ọdún yìí tó wà yìí, ó ní jẹ èrè kankan, ó ní rí ṣé òyìnbó láti ra fóònù. Wàá rí ẹ̀pẹ̀ àti òkúta títì. Sórí rẹ̀ ọdún yìí tó wà yìí, ó ní jẹ èrè kankan, ó ní rí ṣé òyìnbó láti ra fóònù. Wàá rí Jojo, I'm your friend and I'm giving you good advice. It's not compulsory that you have to sit in the pits of hell and be collecting blood money. So, if you want to work with the likes of Insider, you better leave this devilish bitch alone. No, not the bitch, so I was just using my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Naimodi, whatever my bum. Because here to be okay, but can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne. Ìyàwó àwọn onírìnrìndì. Maybe last time, like I was saying, Naimodi is my girl, unblocker. Oníṣẹ́ àǹfààní ilé ayé ẹ̀. Ikú gbúná, tínú mọ̀ bá ti kú, òun ni wo àti Aries máa kú. Ìwọ àti analysis sọnù. Tó gba analysis lọ́wọ́ sọ́mà tó ń ṣe analysis jù ẹ lọ ìbọn ló wà lẹ́ni lórí justice for Mohbad. Ó ní ṣe oríire ò ní jẹ èrè. Na peace be that. Love peace. Na sink. If you want me to go and peace, I will go and peace. Sorry, Buruku ni my girl, unblocker. Oh, literally using my sink in my kitchen. Yeah, it was Oloshi, Olori Buruku, Naimodi, whatever my bum. Because here to be okay, but can you hear it? Now sink in the kitchen. Oloshi, Olori Buruku, my champagne. Ìyàwó àwọn onírìnrìndì. Maybe last time, like I was saying, my girl, unblocker. Oníṣẹ́ àǹfààní ilé ayé ẹ̀. Ikú gbúná, tínú mọ̀ bá ti kú, òun ni wo àti Aries máa kú. Ìwọ àti analysis sọnù. Tó gba analysis lọ́wọ́ sọ́mà tó ń ṣe analysis jù ẹ lọ ìbọn ló wà lẹ́ni lórí justice for Mohbad. Ó ní ṣe oríire ò ní jẹ èrè. Na peace be that. Love peace. Na sink. If you want me to go and peace, I will go and peace. Ṣolórí burúkú ni gbogbo yín ni. Ó dà pé lórí burúkú, òun ni gbogbo yín ní kọ̀ọ̀kan, ìwọ ni Emoli olùṣì. Orí burúkú, ó ti bá ìyáláyà ẹ̀. Sotori nǹkan tó ń pè sink. Sotori omi. Mo ń bọ́jú nítorí pé you're very.
Ó ga o. Ẹjọ́ onílé ń kọ̀. Ṣó nílé wá sọ́dọ̀ láti? Bí láti ṣe gbọ́nsìn á lọ bẹ̀ á lọ pè wá lọ́la. Bó ṣe gbọ́ tí mo ṣe bí nílé lóko wájú wá lọ́la.
Ọ̀gá láti ò sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù lémi. Mi ò sọ pé láti sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù lémi kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
Wájú.
Kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù lémi.
Ṣèbáwa náà la ní lọ dáko oroko wájú. Eléyìí tó fẹ́ púrúfù fún apá oníṣẹ́ lápá nù.
Òótọ́ ni.
Ó wá fẹ́ proof.
ṣé ayé ẹ̀ ta bàjẹ́.
ọ̀gá Yomi ní ká béèrè. Yomi kọ́ ọ̀gá.
Ọlọ́run ló máa mọ ibi tó wà.
Ó ga o. Yomi dẹ̀ promise wọ́n dẹ̀ fulfill promise yẹn ṣá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ó sọ fún wa pé.
ọ̀dọ̀ Phoenix máa ń fẹ́ ṣe bí ipò ó fẹ́ fún ọ lówó so ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn rọ̀ sí.
Ó ní òun ò tún lọ sí any platform mọ́. Ó ní àti òní lọ.
No, onílé là ń sọ onílé àti Mother Celestia.
Kíní Yomi lèmi tilẹ̀ tún sọ. Ó lóun ò tún lọ sí any platform mọ́ so èmi ń sọ ọjọ́ tí bá máa rí ní another platform ní Yomi. Tí ẹ bá. Ẹjọ́ ṣé Yomi ṣì wà láìfún ní justice yìí? Ṣé Yomi ṣì wà láìfún ní ẹjọ́? Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá fa àdàpọ̀ Látìdà. Ẹ bá àdàpọ̀.
Ìjì ti gbé Yomi lọ. Ìjì ayé ti gbé Yomi lọ.
Ó wà ní recess. Yomi wà ní recess.
Ìjì ayé ti gbé lọ. Yomi Yomi tún ro ọpọlọ. Ó ń ro ọpọlọ tó fẹ́ lò ní o. Ìjì ayé.
Ìjì ayé fi ẹ́ làkàlàkà.
Wàhálà ìjì ayé ti fi Yomi làkàlàkà. Ìjì ti gbé lọ. Wèrè tó lọ ro ọpọlọ bú wà ní ó sì bá wa náà ń bẹ. Adúró dédé Yomi. Ìwọ lọ rò wá àbò bàjẹ́ mọ́ ọ lọ.
Làkàlàkà.
Lọ ro ọpọlọ ń wá. Yomi olórí burúkú ojú rẹ̀ ti rù kòró wà rúùfù jẹ mọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé kò rí donation gbà ní ibi ẹnu jọ́
mélòó. Yomi tó fẹ́ lọ pa another script fún wa.
Ẹ̀yin náà ni àwọn àní yóò bá wa ń bẹ kó lọ forí rò àwò bàjẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Yomi òró wà rúùfù wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kíyèsí dáadáa ojú rẹ̀ ti ń kónú. Yomi sọpọnà wọ sọpọnà tí ó nà ó ṣe nǹkan lọ́nà o.
irú ẹ̀ yẹn ni irú ẹ̀ tó tìtì gbà tó dá 10 million fún gbà yẹn fún press conference.
Ó ti ṣá kò rówó ra dá ẹ̀.
Fún òrówó pààrọ̀ rẹ̀ fún òrówó tó ń ṣe irun ti ṣá mọ́ wọn ó fẹ́ àwọn náà fẹ́ ṣe nígà ni Yomi fẹ́ ṣe nígà gbà yẹn ní ló bukú bó ṣẹ̀yìn náà ń kọ́ kẹ́dá 10 million fún yín owó tẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ fún bó lẹ́ẹ̀na ọmọ ọlọ́mọ olùsọyà kọ́kọ́ lọ tí ń tirun ó kó kafaṣú ó tó kóyún ẹ̀kọ́ kànyún mẹ́sẹ̀ bí àwọn tí lọ ń wa kùsà eléri ibú Yomi sì gbá ó sì dé wọn mọ́lẹ̀ lórí burúkú wátàdí bẹ́yẹn ní ìsìn ó tún lọ ń forí ru ọpọlọ tí wọ́n tún lọ kọ script wa Yomi lọ kọ́ dáadáa ó bá wa náà ń bí ó bá wa ń bẹ̀ digbí la wà fún ọ lórí ibú àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn àwọn onírèdèrèdè bí àṣà ti gà náà àwọn onírèdè lẹ́yìn tó ti gbórí kìtì ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ní it guy ní ìwọ níyàwó àwọn onírèdèrèdè lórí burúkú ọmọ lòsì fòbòjágúnú justice lórí ibú ọmọ oníkúrúkú sàlábẹ́ ẹ̀yin olórí ibú tẹ́ kóra yín jọ náà òfò náà lẹ́ ń ṣe òsì náà lẹ́ ń ṣe kì orí ibú lẹ́ ń ṣe ká ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú gbogbo olóòrùn Wùmí dákun bó ni gbèsè ayé tiẹ̀ wà sóòkú tó ti kú àbò wà láyé ikú tí ó pọ̀ ń bọ̀.
Ó ga ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa lọ jàre ṣẹgbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ máa lọ.
Olórí burúkú ni ẹ̀rọ tẹ́bì yẹn wọ́n dráàgì Abọ́sẹ̀dé pé kó wá mú kó jáde wọ́n ṣe dráàgì Yàwùmí Jùmọ̀kẹ́ àbí kó ń dráàgì kíná tí pé Sẹ̀san bàbá Wùmí wọ́n ṣe dráàgì ẹ̀ pé kó wá dùn lórí
jáde. Abọ́sẹ̀dé mọ́mì lè rí pírọ́blẹ̀mù Abọ́sẹ̀dé nìyẹn kó ń dráàgì irun òbu ẹ̀ gan kò káyé.
Ó yé mi bọ̀ ṣé ìyá Wùnmí ti kú ni àbí bàbá Wùnmí ti kú ni.
ìyàwó Abọ́sẹ̀dé gan ló yẹ kó dráàgì olórí burúkú ni abiyamọ ó kọ́kọ́ ló dráàgì kó tó fi inú òbu ẹ̀ fa torí ẹ̀.
Ẹ ti gbọ́ pílánì wọn ni ìgbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Wùnmí àti àwọn mẹ̀wàá ẹ̀ àwọn náà máa padà bá ayé ìyá Mohbad jẹ́.
Ẹ ṣe ìyá bá yà rẹ̀ jẹ́ ni.
Wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyá Mohbad láti rí bàá síbẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ̀yin tó fẹ́ràn ìyá Mohbad ni mọ́mì lè rí. Ṣẹ́yìn fẹ́ràn ìyá Mohbad?
Ẹ ní sùúrù mà. Mi ì sọ pé mi ì fẹ́ràn ìyá Mohbad but nevertheless ìyá Mohbad ló ṣì bí Mohbad no matter how bá ṣe sọ fún mi. Ṣó yẹ yín mà.
Ṣé òun tó lọ́jọ́ òun ló bí yẹn iṣẹ́ ìlú
lóòótọ́ lè nínú.
Ìwà tó wù náà tí bá wà láti kó tí ìyá Mohbad ń gbé mo máa ní kọ́ bá mi dì lóko pa ni. Kò ní mọbi tó kò tí ń wá kọ́ bá tó kò léwu lórí mi.
Mọ́mì Àríkẹ́ yẹn jẹ́ kí mọ́mì lè rí mọ́ stress ara wọn lórí ìyá Mohbad.
Ìyá Mohbad olóṣì.
Ẹni ọba gọ̀ náà kọ́ wọ́n fi sá ẹni ọba gọ̀ náà kọ́ wọ́n fi sá
Ìyá Mohbad gbọ́dọ̀ láti jáde ni.
Nígbà wọn mọ̀ pé ìyá Mohbad gọ̀.
Kí tẹ̀ fọwọ́ mi ra ológun.
Wúrà jẹ́ kó ń sọ̀rọ̀ jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Kí tẹ̀ fọwọ́ mi ra ológun tó bá ń pa bí ọmọ ìyá Mohbad gbọ́dọ̀ láti dúró síbẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé kò ṣáńgálì tán ló ń pọ̀ mọ́ afọ́jú ni. Kí fọwọ́ mi ra ológbò kó wá pológbò yẹn. Bí ní kí mi ní ta ló pológbò. Màá bẹ́ni tó ń kí wá bẹ́ni tó pológbò yẹn màmá ba rẹ́rìn. Àbí ẹ̀dìyẹ. Ṣé obìnrin ṣé àbí èèyàn ni ìyá Mohbad yẹn ni? Tí bá ń gbé ládùúgbò àmọ́ àwọn tó ń gbé ládùúgbò ẹ̀ tí mo lè fún lówó wọ́n ní kó máa mi jù lóko kò ní wọ́n bí tó kò tí wọ́n á kọ́ máa lọ ní ojú oko. Àjẹ́ gan tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn eré Yorùbá tí wọ́n ti bá ti ń jẹ ọmọ ara wọn tó bá ní kó mu tiẹ̀ lẹ̀ ó máa ń sá ni kò ní fẹ́ mu tiẹ̀ lẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ṣe máa ní àjẹ́ máa ń kà Nàìjíríà yẹn bó lẹ́yìn olórí burúkú lò ṣì ìyá Mohbad wá gé èèyàn ìyá Mohbad wà ní ẹni tẹ́ ìṣàmìsọ ń tọrọ bí lè rí èèyàn kan ló bí wọn gbogbo gba èèyàn ló ń tọ ẹni tó mọ ẹni tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ó mọ̀ pé Wùnmí ló pọ̀ ọmọ òun ó tún jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn ń ba rẹ́rìn kọ́mọ àtọkọ ẹtì ẹ̀ ní káńtà kọ́ máa jà tá lóye kó dúró kó fún jà sẹ́yìn bàbá yẹn kí bàbá máa lọ́wájú kó máa tẹ̀lé ẹ̀rọ pé tí ìyá Mohbad bàbá rẹ̀ dá sọ́rọ̀ yìí láti rẹ̀ ni ibi tí àjẹ́ sọ ìṣẹ́ rẹ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn ò ti ní gba justice ni ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa fi sentiment sí nǹkan ká kúlù fún ìyá Mohbad wá wà nú èèyàn ní ìyá Mohbad.
Mọ́mì Àríkẹ́ Àdè jẹ́ kí láǹdì kẹtù gbọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Ẹ má bínú jàre torí pé ìfẹ́ máa ṣàánú ìyá Mohbad ló gbé mi nínú.
No. Understand mi kẹtù gbọ̀rọ̀ so lèmi ṣe ní sùúrù fún yín pé kẹ vent ṣó ti yé yín mà.
Yes ma.
Ní sùúrù kí land nǹkan tèmi sọ fún yín ni pé ní ọ̀dọ̀ tàwọn lèmi sọ lọ́dọ̀ tí àwọn tẹ́mì tó jẹ́ àwọn tí Wùnmí lèmi sọ pé nevertheless pé ìyá Mohbad ló sì bí Mohbad bọ̀ ṣe rí plan tó ní sí ìyá Mohbad èèyàn kan nínú wọn ó nídìí láti ṣọ́ọ̀tì ẹnu ìkan dáhùn lẹ́nìí nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé kó máa bá bọ̀ pé wọn ò tí mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ pé kàkà tí Wùnmí máa fi go down pé àti Abọ́sẹ̀dé o àti Jòsí o pé àwọn méjèèjì.
Jòsí ò lè go down Abọ́sẹ̀dé ló máa go down fúnra rẹ̀ wọn bá pílánì kúùpù lé Abọ́sẹ̀dé lórí ó Abọ́sẹ̀dé ló máa go èmi ó yé mi pé ní káàpù wọn yẹn tó ń bá wa ṣe fún ní káàpù wọn yẹn náà ni mo láìkì ní tèmi o ní tèmi ni mò ń sọ mi ìsọtẹ́lẹ̀ mi o n tó ń ṣe fún ní káàpù yẹn gan-an èmi láìkì tó lórí burúkú lòun ọ̀tá ajé àní kó jẹ́ ìdíyẹ tí mo lọ rà lọ́jà ṣé bí mo máa fún lóúnjẹ kéèyàn kọ́ wọ́n kí má lè di ẹyẹ mi ní má ní àmúwẹ́dì ẹ̀yìn káàkiri kí wá lẹ́ni tó pa ṣé mo fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó pa ìdíyẹ mi rẹ́rìn ni ṣèbí kẹ́ẹ̀dìyẹ yé lè yé kó yé gbogbo kó yọ gbọ.
Mọ́mì Àríkẹ́.
Máa.
Nǹkan tẹ̀mí ń sọ ni pé
mọ́mì ìlérí
dárí àwọn pípù yẹn.
ẹ kúrò lè mà.
Ṣé rí àwọn pípù yẹn?
Ayé tí mo kí lè fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀
ẹ sọ lọ́wọ́ yín mà mọ́mì ìlérí olúwa.
Ẹ jẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
irọ́ ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀. ṣé mo pé
mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ fún yín gbà yẹn kẹ́ máa sọ o.
ẹ má bínú this is the second time tí ó dà pé ẹ ní feelings fún ìyá Mohbad abiyamọ ẹ ní sùúrù mà dáwọ́ sí dé ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ mọ ibi tí mò ń lọ ẹ ní
àwọn
sùúrù
pípọ̀ yẹn ni wọn ò ní fílẹ̀ fún ìyá Mohbad kò ń ṣe.
alẹ́ ní sùúrù mà there was a day lórí platform náà ní táwọn kan bá lè rántí ẹ sọ nǹkan kan ní ìtorí ẹ lè ṣe kún bú ìyá Mohbad pé ṣèbí òun ló bí Mohbad abiyamọ opinion yìí ni ẹ lè máa ní fílẹ̀ ẹ ti sọ́rí mà mi ò parọ́ mẹ́lẹ́dà yín àwa tàbá bíbá ẹ̀gán sọ lórí ẹ̀ tá a bu Abọ́sẹ̀dé ṣé mo nǹkan tí mọ́mí Àríkẹ́ sọ wọn ò bá kò tí ètò kan wà ní other platform tó bá jẹ́ ìyá mi irú ìyá máa ń Timothy yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ̀ dẹ́rù báyà Mohbad gbẹ́jẹ̀ máa yọ lẹ́nu òun náà bó máa pẹ̀jẹ̀ it's better kó kúkú sòtọ́ kó kú abiyamọ náà ń pè yẹn kò ní sọ pé àwọn máa pòun náà it's better kí n sọ kọ́ kúkú ń pè mí náà pé yes at least gbogbo ayé á gbọ́ pé mo ti sọ mo dẹ̀ ti tó àṣírí ìwọ̀n mi then ohun tó bá tọ́ ṣe sí mi tọ́lọ́ bá dẹ̀ gbà fún wọn ni but I'm just trying to ask you because this is the second time tí.
ẹ fẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ mi jíbe nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn nǹkan táwọn pípù yẹn sọ lèmi rẹ́fẹ̀nsì kò ń ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ justice lèmi rẹ́fẹ̀nsì ṣóyè yín mà mo ní wọ́n ń cook up story wọ́n ń cook up nǹkankan fún Abọ́sẹ̀dé ní àwọn pípù yẹn pé nǹkan tó wá ń dùn wọ́n lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ lẹ́nu wọn lẹ́yìn ni o pé wọ́n ti rí wọ́n wá sọ wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad ti rí pé estate Mohbad ò lè bọ́ sí pé kò lè bọ́ sí Wùnmí lọ́wọ́ pé òun ló ṣe fẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ Dòsí pé kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ̀rẹ́ pé àwọn máa dín pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad pé kàkà tí Wùnmí máa fi go down pé ìyá Mohbad máa go down on Wùnmí's behalf òun ló ṣe sọ pé tí ìyá Mohbad ti bá a pé sọ torí pé kí ni bó ṣe wà yẹn wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyá Mohbad láti bíbà ẹ́ síbẹ̀ yẹn bọ́tí kan tó ṣe fàyà Mohbad mọ́ra ni pé kó lè keep short kó lè bo Wùnmí láṣìírí wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyá Mohbad wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá Mohbad wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ gbogbo irun tó jáde lára Mohbad irun Mohbad wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ bó ṣe wù kó kéré tó bí Wùnmí ò ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn tó support Mohbad pátá ni wọn ò ní tó sọpọ́tì Wùnmí jàre gbogbo àwọn tó sọpọ́tì Wùnmí pátá wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní tìtorí léètì wọn Mohbad Wùnmí àti ọmọ yẹn òun ni priority wọn so gbogbo every other thing Abọ́sẹ̀dé pé tí Abọ́sẹ̀dé ti wá padà ta torí pé kí ni bó ṣe fẹ́ di ẹrù yẹn sórí bàbá Mohbad tí wọ́n rí di sórí bàbá Mohbad Abọ́sẹ̀dé ló máa padà take for ìyá ló máa padà take for fún Wùnmí if care is not taking for Abọ́sẹ̀dé nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn but ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ ní mo ní feelings fún ọ̀rọ̀ tó jáde lẹ́nu wọn lèmi sọ lèmi reference sí I rest my case thank you ma.
Bọ́bẹ́ ṣe gbé kalẹ̀ pé Abọ́sẹ̀dé ló fẹ́ dalé.
Bọ́sẹ̀ ti sọ́rí bíbá yìí náà pé ẹ máa ní kí ní pé tó ń ló bí mo máa
wá. Ìyá bí a mọ̀ ṣe Ọlọ́run ní òun máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ oníkálukú èso tó ń kólé wa lọ́wọ́ kí la fi ṣe. Ìyá mi rẹ́dì láti
mo ti sọ́rí pé mo ní rìsì tèmi ò ṣe lè máa sọ pé mò ń ṣépè fún ìyá Mohbad èmi lè rẹ́fẹ̀rẹ̀nsì nǹkan tí ìyá Mohbad ṣe bọ̀ èmi ò lè máa ṣépè fún so ó yàtọ̀ sí pé kí wọ́n máa sọ pé mò ń gbèjà ìyá Mohbad àbí mò ń bá kí nǹkan tí ìyá Mohbad ṣe èmi ò lè ṣépè fún ìyá Mohbad kí n máa kọ̀lẹ̀ out anyhow èmi kò lè ṣe analysis lórí role tí ìyá Mohbad play ni ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín.
Kò tí ì yé wa báyà Tógò lẹ ti wá.
Ó yẹ kó yé yín ó yẹ kí tó gbẹ yín ló jẹ káàdì orí bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ìyá káàdì ẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́ náà ṣe ní ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ṣe yé yín.
Báyà Tógò lẹ ti wá torí Yorùbá yìí kò yé mi.
Ẹ lè máa sọ fún mi ẹ mọ̀ pé kíní justice for Liam wà justice for Wunmi wà bí justice for ìyá Mohbad lèmi tẹ̀ ṣe gbà yẹn.
Irọ́ ṣẹ́mọ̀ ẹ̀yin sọ pé àtúnṣe ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àbí
ẹ máa gbọ́.
ẹ̀yin ẹsẹ̀ Yorùbá yín ẹ sọ ṣàlàyé fún wa.
Yorùbá yín náà lé mi màá mi jíbe.
ẹ̀rí ṣáàgó ń búgò.
Ghana lẹ sọ.
Báyà Tógò lẹ́yìn ìgbé àgọ́ lẹ́yìn kan ti wá tẹ̀jà.
ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣẹ́rí ìyá Mohbad ìyẹn mi rò pé yẹ kó kàn wá nítọ̀rọ̀ ìyá Mohbad tí pẹ̀lú bí wọ́n ṣe ń dàgbì ìyá Mohbad yẹn sìn ó lè di àárọ̀ ọ̀la kí ìyá Mohbad ti dé kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ni lọ máa bẹ̀ wọ́n gbà tán bá ń bẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́ mi lérí kí lẹ máa ṣe sí tẹ bá gbọ́ ojú òbí tí ìyá Mohbad ti ń bẹ̀ wọ́n kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe.
ṣé ìyá Mohbad èmi máa bu náà ni máa bu ni bí abiyagba torí abiyagba ni ìyá Mohbad èmi ò
ẹja fi ọ̀rọ̀ ya Mohbad
yẹn but pé obìnrin yẹn pé làákàyè ẹ ti sọnù àwọn kẹrẹ nǹkan tó ń realize báyìí sí tó ń dùn wọ́n pé ó dàbí pé ìyá Mohbad lọ́kàn tí wọ́n ní o pé àbí ìyá Mohbad àbí ó ti fẹ́ lọ sẹ́tù pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad nítorí pé àwọn ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti lulẹ̀.
nǹkan tèmi lè fi
làwọn ṣe ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
ẹni sùúrù kan tèmi lè fi tí mo lè fi gbé ìjà ya Mohbad tí mo lè fi jà fún kò ju pé tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún bàbá Mohbad tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún bàbá Mohbad tó ti ń gbé wọn débẹ̀ tó ti ń sọ nǹkan tí ojú ẹ̀ rí tí tó bá ti ń sọ kí ìyá Mohbad kó fi ìgbẹ́lẹ̀ fàgbépo kó fi dá wa kó fi ọ̀rọ̀ Tẹ́mi àti ọ̀rọ̀ Wùmí kó fi dá wa àwọn èèyàn á máa sá wípé wọ́n máa sá eré pé ìyá Mohbad ò gbúdọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ni tí ìyá Mohbad bá ní ọpọlọ tó bá mọ̀ ọmọ èmi fẹ́ kí ìyá Mohbad kó ní ọpọlọ èmi ò fẹ́ we don't need to spoon feed her let her choose her choice èyí tó pé kó choose ẹ̀ tó bá wá choose rightly tó ti ń gbé bàbá Mohbad débẹ̀ tí àwọn Tẹ́mi tó wá ń sáré kiri tó ń dragi ìyá Mohbad kó fi ìgbẹ́lẹ̀ fàgbépo kó filẹ̀ fún wa kó fi òkú lẹ̀ fún wa kí ìyá Mohbad kó fi ìyókù lẹ̀ fún wa wọ́n gbà wọ́n máa dẹ́nu take Tẹ́mi àti àwọn ẹmẹ̀wà wọ́n máa gbà but láì jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ láì lè fi ọgbọ́n orí ẹ̀ kó fi choose kó ẹnu ara èèyàn lèèyàn fi ń kọ méje tí ò bá ti lè choose fún ara ẹ̀ I don't have any reason to be pé kí n máa kó dàbí pé mò ń gbé jẹ pé kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ bíbá náà ọba máa drag ẹ̀ kò ní o mọ ọkọ tó tọ̀nà ẹ̀ mọ èjì ẹ̀ kò máa ṣọmọdé so kò wàhálà tẹ̀ nìyẹn ọba máa drag ẹ̀ ó lè dárọ̀ lásìkò kó lọ máa bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kọ́ má bínú.
lówó ju Ìyábọ̀ lọ àti gbogbo àlòkù kò yẹ kó wà ṣáìdì wọn.
ẹ̀ńtẹ́ kó máa lówó ju Ìyábọ̀ lọ.
ó gbọ́n ìyá Mohbad ó gbọ́n mọ pọ́blẹ̀mù ẹ̀.
èmi ò fẹ́ mi ò
kí bàbá jẹ́ kankan kí bàbá jẹ́ èyí.
wọn pé ìyá Wùmí jáde gbogbo àtàwọn oníbàárà jà kan máa ṣe DNA sí kó ní kálukú mọ ìlú tó ti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí ìgbà mi ó dà pé Yorùbá tata máa ń pọ̀
yìí. kò fẹ́ kí bàbá jẹ nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe é nìyẹn ló pè fà ẹ̀ kí àwọn sáyẹ̀dì nǹkan jẹ́ kí bàbá jẹ nǹkan kan.
wọ́n ní South Sudan lẹ́ti wá àwọn tó mọ̀ yín ló sọ yẹn so èmi ò ṣáàtì náà Ghana ti tèmi ní ò mọ́ mi ìlérí Olúwa ni wọ́n ní South Sudan èèyàn tí ó di wọ́n ní South Sudan.
Tanzania ni mo ti wá ni mo ṣe ń sọpọ́ọ̀tì ìyá mi kí mi ṣe fẹ́ fún ìyá Mohbad lépè Tanzania ni ẹ mọ̀ pé ilé ìfimọ̀ àti ìyá Mohbad
ooru tẹ́mi mi bá lọ síbẹ̀ gan-an.
South Sudan lọ́nà ti wá ẹ mọ̀ àwọn South Sudan.
èmi ò ṣépè bí mi ṣe lè lanu ṣépè fún ọkàn mi ò ṣúre fún ọkàn mi àtẹlẹ́dàá mi ò ṣúre fún.
àtẹlẹ́dàá mi ò àti ọmọ káìsẹ̀ ní mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ́wá.
irú àbíamọ ẹ di ẹ lásán gan ó dà pé bàbá Ishaq ló ń sọ analysis yẹn ẹ di ẹ lásán tó bá bí gangan bí àṣà ṣe kìíní ó máa pakúrú pa ẹyan gan wọ́n fẹ́ lè ṣẹ́ lójú jẹ àwa tún gbọ́mọ yẹn ọmọ tó sọ pé kọ́ ló ṣe kìíní á tún gbé mọ́ra ọ̀dẹ̀.
Ibi tí wèrè ti wà lójú títì Nàìjíríà tí wèrè máa gbọ́mọ dání tó máa fẹ́ fà láti gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wèrè oníjẹ́ kan gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ òun.
á wáyé níbi tẹ̀ dé ni.
àgbà.
ṣẹ́rí
ó deserve èpè o.
ṣẹ́rí bí àwa ṣe ń rí fèsì.
wọ́n ṣe pè fún igi ọ̀pọ̀tọ́ ńgbà tó ṣèso wọ́n fi ṣe analysis fún wa ni nǹkan tó bá ṣèso rere ní ayé kọ́kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní
kọ́jà dànù.
báwa ṣe reason pé truly pé torí owó nìyá Mohbad ṣe ta Mohbad fún àwọn Wùnmí àwọn yẹn náà ti realize pé torí owó nìyá Mohbad ṣe agree pẹ̀lú Wùnmí nǹkan tẹ̀mí ń try àti sọ nìyẹn torí owó ni ìyá Mohbad ṣe agree pẹ̀lú wọ́n ní tó bá fún ní 100,000 sí pé kinní kan so definitely pé àwọn báyìí sì wọ́n wá wò ẹ̀rù wá ń bà wọ́n pé àbí ìyá Mohbad ti fẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ni àbí ó ti fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan ni ọkọ̀ wọn wá balẹ̀ mọ́ nǹkan tẹ̀mí reference nìyẹn nǹkan tẹ̀mí reference
ìyá Mohbad tó
nìyẹn
sọ pé Wùnmí ni ò dá ẹ o Wùnmí ni ò dá ẹni tó pa ẹ lọ́mọ ní ò dá ó dẹ̀ dá ọmọ títí ẹ kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run o ìyá Mohbad ká kúrú fún ẹ oníwùnmí ìwọ ò dá Wùnmí ó dẹ̀ dá ọmọ tó jáde lójú òbú ẹ nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ni mò ń sọ fúnra ló fẹ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o ìyá Mohbad ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o Wùnmí mi ìdẹ́ o Wùnmí mi sì ìdẹ́ o ta ló ní ọ̀bẹ ta ló ní ìbọn kó máa ń ṣú tiẹ̀ ó dá Wùnmí ó dẹ̀ dá ọmọ tó fojú ààrẹ bí ọmọ tó ń ṣe fún ẹ jẹ́ ọmọ tó ń nomi jẹ́ ẹnu tọmọ yẹn tiẹ̀ má wàá wúlò tọ́kílẹ̀sì ọmọ tó ń nomi jẹ́ ẹnu ọmọ tó lọ mú ẹ jáde wá nínú pápá oko tútù tó lọ kọ́lẹ̀ ẹ sí tó fi bàbá tó tọ́jú ẹ lẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad sì jèrè lára Mohbad ju bàbá gan lọ irú ọmọ yẹn ló wá ní ìwọ ò dáa Abọ́sẹ̀dé tí ẹ bá ọ irú ọmọ yẹn ló wá ní ọmọ tó ń fi ẹ kọrin ṣé bó wúlò fúnra ẹ ló sọ ó ní ọmọ yẹn fi òun kọrin ọmọ tó ẹ kó náà fi ẹ kọrin ìgbà tó ọmọ yẹn kú ló náà ọ̀rọ̀ fíìsà mẹ́rin fún ẹ olóò máa fún ẹ 4 million olóò máa ṣe kò máa ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mẹ́rin fún ẹ Abọ́sẹ̀dé.
mọ́mí àríkẹ́ ṣé mọ̀ pé tápé láti ilẹ̀ wá ni ó mójútó Mohbad bó tí mò ń tiẹ̀ bàbá gbé tóun náà ń ṣe iṣẹ́ wọ́n ní kọ́ lọ máa ṣọ wá ṣé mọ̀ ìyá mi gan sáré ju bàbá gan lọ fún níwà níbi táwa ọ lè má rí Mohbad tó bá gbó ó dìde tóun náà ń ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ fún òun ló kó wá sí gbogbo wàhálà yìí là kò sí nínú ìgbésí ayé ọmọkùnrin
ṣẹ̀rí owó àtúnjẹ
mo má ṣọ fèkì fún wọn ẹni tó yẹ kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bíi pọ́tébù ẹlẹ́ ló kó pa.
tí wọ́n fún ẹ ló fẹ́ lọ rẹ̀ sá.
wọ́n dáṣọ fake wá ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá wọn fún ẹ má fún wọn. ó kó bá ifá inú bí ó gba gbé àmọ́ àgbáyé.
sẹ́ni tó yẹ pé kò ṣe social media kí n máa wọ inú eré Yorùbá máa ní kò possible irú obìnrin abiyamọ wo ló máa ṣe irú nǹkan tí àbúrò báyìí wọn ní olùọ máa ṣe wá láti save life ọmọ ẹ fúnra ẹ ló fẹ́ nu sọ bàbá kọ́ ló sọ ó ní aṣọ fake ló mú fún bàbá tí bàbá mú ọmọ yẹn pé kóun mú ọmọ yìí kúrò níbi tó wà kóun lọ tọ́jú ọmọ yìí ó dá sírọ̀fù lọ́nà ó ní wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ mú ọmọ ẹ lọ́bì kan ìyá Mohbad òun ló pa ọmọ yìí òun àti ìgbòho máa.
ntó sí Abọ́sẹ̀dé náà kò ju ntó tọ́ sí kò ju èpè náà lọ tó Abọ́sẹ̀dé tó jẹ́ pé owó àtóúnjẹ ló wà áfítà ṣé ìyá Mohbad tó jẹ́ pé ó jà bí ó gbé jẹ̀kú àná tó torí àmàlà báwọn gbókùrọ̀ ọ̀yọ́ tó torí iye gbódóroko ṣé èèyàn wá lọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ wá ń dùn yàn àbí tí téèyàn bá ṣe fojú kéèyàn ṣẹ́ èpè fún lọ ṣé ìyá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá Mohbad ṣé ó rírú abiyamọ tó ṣe rú bóun ṣe ṣe wọn rí látijọ́ tó náà ti délé ayé sórírú ẹ̀rí àló ló ń jẹ ìyá lèèyàn òdélé ẹlẹ́bàtúyẹ̀rì ètè ìyá Mohbad ẹ bá sátìrí oúnjẹ ìṣù àmàlà méjì àtẹran méjì ní ẹgbàá pátá ń di Abọ́sẹ̀dé náà ẹ bá sì ti foyé pín ní tẹ fi tọ lọ́wọ́ kò sí tí ò lè ṣe so ìyá Mohbad kéléèyàn bá ṣe fún jèpè lọ èpè lọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ tọ́ sí èpè ní kéèyàn mọ̀ fún odidi ọmọ ológo ọmọ tó tún ti wá yàn tọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ògo kan ní nínú ìdílé ó wá ranjú lẹ̀ ó ranjú olórí burúkú lẹ̀ torí ìjẹkújẹ sówó náà sọ wá rí gbé fún ṣèbí wọn fún ní tọrọkọ́bọ̀ náà ni àti bọ́sùkọ̀rọ̀ tí wọn kó sí lọ́rùn àtọ̀rọ̀ yàn gbàmí ọdún dé bàtà tí ń sá sí lẹ́sẹ̀ àti wọ́n pa mí kú bẹ́ẹ̀ dáńsẹ̀lẹ̀ tí kéjù tí wọ́n ń gbé kọ́ lápá ní tí ìyá Mohbad mọ tó mọ̀ tiẹ̀ ní tó nídìí tiẹ̀ náà wọ́n ti fún un kódà wọn ò bá àmọ́ fi ṣẹ̀sí láti bí ìdọ̀rùn kò káyé ọ̀ǹtí tí ọpọlọ rẹ̀ bá tó rìsẹ́ẹ̀tì tó bá wá bọ́ tó ayé rẹ̀ sì ní rí bí ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà wọn ayé Abọ́sẹ̀dé ó sì ní rí ìpí ẹ̀ tó bá ti ronú pín wàdà tó rẹ́dí àti wá justice fọmọ rẹ̀ tó sọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ tí ò ní àsìkò gbàdé ẹ̀ máa rojọ́ lọ́lọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ayé rẹ̀ sì ní rí ìpí ẹ̀ bó ṣe wá wọn o ọ̀rọ̀ ayé Abọ́sẹ̀dé kè é lọ́jú fún wàláì kè é lọ́jú fún tó bá rìsẹ́ẹ̀tì ọpọlọ rẹ̀ torí pórí burúkú tóun ṣe yìí kóun jáwọ́ ń bẹ̀ tó bá sọpọ́tì bàbá tó jáde tán tó ní òun fẹ́ mọ kú tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun tó sì sọ tójú rẹ̀ rí nù lé ọ̀rọ̀ ayé rẹ̀ sì tó ó sì ní rí bí ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà kì í bàjẹ́ tán fún un bọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé kó bàjẹ́ tán fún un ní bá wá ń fẹ́ o kó mọ gbọ́ ọ̀sán kó mọ gbọ́ ọ̀sán tó lórí burúkú ni olùsí olóúnjẹ òfò déyọ ìfúnlọrùn onífun gúngùn lórí burúkú nítorí oúnjẹ kò síbi tí àbúrádì lè torí oúnjẹ wò torí àmàlà kò síbi tí òde bá wọn torí wọ olórí ibú ẹni tó fi yànnìyàn kò lé torí àmàlà gbókùrọ ọyọ eléri burúkú olòṣì ẹrú ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹdẹrú ilé ẹni tó pè níyàwó ọmọ rẹ̀ Abọ́sẹ̀dé ó ti bọ́ fún ọ o ó ti bọ́ fún ọ ṣùgbọ́n tó bá fẹ́ tún mú padà àsìkò sì wà fún àsìkò wà fún tó bá fẹ́ tún mú padà nígbà tí ó ṣe tún wá pa tí ó tún wá ṣe ó fẹ́ ọ̀pẹ́rẹ́sì bàbá olóbùkú Abọ́sẹ̀dé ẹ̀rí bí wọ́n ti gbé gbogbo ọ̀dà ilé tó yẹ wọ́n fi kun yàrá tán ti kàn fún lójú lòun náà bá dẹ́ngẹ́ posi lórí sáfúlẹ́ẹ̀tì tó wọ̀ ó jókòó ló gbẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ ló bá dẹ́ngẹ́ posi ná mẹ́kọ̀ọ̀pù fún wọn ṣàfa gbogbo ẹ̀ sí lójú bálabàlá náà Abọ́sẹ̀dé ó sì ẹ̀sìn jọyìn tíntín náà lórí burúkú olùṣègùn làǹdó omi nìkan ìwọ náà mọ̀ tí ń wú kun Abọ́sẹ̀dé ṣé èsèpò ti gbá yán mi eléri ibú yóò fò o sì wà ní ayé ta ni ò bá ti kú fọmọ rẹ̀ kò ti sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kó òun ni ẹ̀pọ̀ òun fẹ́ mọ kú tó àfùsùwàgbọ́ Abọ́sẹ̀dé ò fẹ́ kú torí oko kò sì fẹ́ kú torí oúnjẹ ayé tẹ́ kọ́wé ibi ló pa á wá ń tiẹ̀ ìran wọn ò jẹun rí so òun ò lè fẹ̀mí lẹ̀ òun ò bá kú tiẹ̀ kò ká Abọ́sẹ̀dé o kò lè fẹ̀mí tiẹ̀ lẹ́fọ̀ọ́mọ kan olórí burúkú ṣèyàwó àná ẹni yẹ wọn lẹ̀ ló kó àṣetàní tó yẹ wọn lẹ̀ ló kó àṣetàní pa wọn bá ní àṣèdájọ́ ìyá Mohbad wà láì ń kọ̀kọ́ yẹ lápá kan náà nínú wọn bá ń gé apá kan lọ́tọ̀ kán gbẹ́sẹ̀ kan lọ́tọ̀ tá a bá ń gbé ojú ẹ̀gbẹ́ òsì rẹ̀ kán sọ kejì kán sọ di kòkòrò ayé kò rọrùn kó wá wà láyé bẹ́ẹ̀ kó mọ fòrò kó mọ dààmú bẹ́ẹ̀ torí ìyá Mohbad kò yẹ léèyàn eléri ibú ìkà nípa àwọn tó sangi lórí àwọn tèmi kò káyé kódà nípa àwọn tó gba pátánì rẹ̀ níta gbangba kò káyé ibi tó gbére ẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn tó fẹ́ ṣe náà ni ẹjẹ́ ó ṣe o Abọ́sẹ̀dé ti bàjẹ́ náà.
ìjọ wo ni ìyá Mohbad tẹ̀ jáde wá kò ní lẹ́yìn alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tó náírà ní o lẹ́yìn ẹ̀dì sí gan kó ní ẹjọ́ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun mo ṣàfẹ́ bó bá tẹ sọ́pọ̀ bàbá kó ní ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ mo kò kígbe bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tí wọ́n ń ṣe pé tí wọ́n ń gégùn fún ni I'm telling you.
mi jí bèbí kò lè sọ pé náírà ni mọ̀ náírà ni wọ́n sọ sílẹ̀
mi kó jáde ó tẹ̀ kọ́ sọ pé kó tẹ̀ ní bá àwọn ẹni tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun kò ní feelings yẹn ẹ wo Oríyọmí ní ànákọ́ mo wo program yẹn ni wọ́n ti ṣe tipẹ́ mi ò mọ̀ ọmọ yìí wá ó ní ìyá òun àti bàbá òun wọ́n fi hàn ti jà àti ìyá àti bàbá wọn sùn sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ibi ga ni wọn ibi passage làwọn ọmọ yẹn sùn èyí àkọ́bí ti di amúgbó nínú gáràjì kan nìbàdàn èyí ọmọbìnrin ìkọ́ glass mọ́ ó ti rìn lọ tìbí èyí fún Oríyọmí ó ń ké sínú ọkùnrin ṣáà ní tó ń ṣe bàbá wọn tó wá pé Mohbad òṣòrire kọ́ ọ̀bá ní ọ̀tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣe Mohbad woman yóò ní kí ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ àsọ̀rọ̀ abiyamọ ní wákàlẹ̀ fi kọ́ àwọn míì náà ní kínní kódà ní tí òdo ò dáa ní tí òdo ò dáa wá sọpọ́ọ̀tì àwọn ti bí bàbá ló ní kéèyàn kan dùn sí ló ní káyọ̀ kan wá gún ọmọ pa ká máa sọ pé orí òpè ni àbó ya wèrè ó wá lọ ń gbélé onílé bó bá tẹ̀ threatening ẹ̀ ìsádà kò ní ẹ jẹ́ kébì náà máa lọ ṣẹbẹ́ ti pa ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀ ìwọ̀n wọn nílé ṣe gbogbo ayé tí wọ́n máa ti rí pé àwọn ń try láti gáàgì woman yìí ni ìkàgbọ́ ohun èèyàn burúkú lòun náà bàbá ni gbogbo wọn ṣà máa ń rí sí Ọlọ́run ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn tí mọ nǹkan kan.
intan promise ẹ ní ń rò intan promise ẹ ní ẹ pé Gistlover náà tí yóò ti promise ẹ náà ẹ mọ̀ kúrin tí.
tó bá kó dúró wọn àti sọ fún ó ṣàgbogbo tó ń sọ òun gan ló yẹ kó wà control pé yes tí wọn bá gba jókè tí ọba bàbá àgbà tó tì mọ àwọn gan ló máa pàṣẹ fáwọn olùṣọ́ lórí burúkú àti Ìyábọ̀ àti gbogbo wọn olè ọmọ ìjọba èrè
wọ́n dààmú
ìyá Mohbad ti wà nínú ìgbèkùn ayé ló dẹ̀ wà. In fact kó má jẹ́ pé ìgbèkùn ayérayé
òun ló sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ó ní bó bá ṣe
fẹ́. mo ní òun ló fi rẹ̀ sí bó ṣe wà yẹn. Mami Jíbe tẹ́sán yìí ti há yìí.
nísìnyí ẹ wá láti Yorùbá yín ẹni ó wà nínú ìgbèkùn ẹ sọ pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ sínú ìgbèkùn èmi gan ti sọ pé mo wá láti Ghana mo sọ́jú yín lọ ẹni wà nínú ìgbèkùn èmi ní ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. South Sudan lọ́nà ẹ ti wá ẹ̀jẹ̀ irú Yorùbá yín kò dán mọ́rán let me tell you ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwa
ṣé tí yín ló dán mọ́rán? ṣé tí yín ló dán mọ́rán?
tí yín dán
ló dán mọ́rán ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ghana tẹ wá máa fẹ́ máa sọ ọmọ Tanzania ẹ fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọmọ Tanzania ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ghana ẹ fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọmọ Tanzania iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá sọ ni
kébẹ̀lẹ̀
ọmọ Yorùbá sọ ni.
àbókí ni àwọn àbókí ẹ̀rí bí àwọn fámìlì ń ṣe rí ni àbókí fún rẹ̀ wọn náà máa jàdá àti káàdù.
Ọ bụrụ na Chineke na-egbu gị, ọ bụ onye ga-akụ ndị.
I'm telling you, as in mo kọ́ imagine pé abiyamọ obìnrin tó gbóyún sí fún oṣù mẹ́sàn-án kó máa hùwà tí ìyá Mohbad ń hù yẹn. Mo kàn ṣe imagine pé báwo ni abiyamọ ṣe máa hu irú ìwà yẹn. Ókè ká tilẹ̀ ní pé ókè òun try àti sọ pé ókè kó má pa ẹ́ nígbà tí sídẹ̀tì rẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. But after ìgbà tí sídẹ̀tì ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ń kọ́ ó wá bẹ̀ẹ́ pé kó ka sára ó dẹ̀ ka sára. Ó wá lè fọwọ́ courage yẹn kọ̀ǹpọ́tà rẹ̀ pé ó fẹ́ lọ bá wọn art street àti lọ pé bàbá Mohbad wá pé kó máa bọ̀ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ pé ara ẹ̀ ò dá pé ókè òpé ó sì kò ó dé bá wọn art gbogbo script yẹn. Mo kàn ṣe imagine pé báwo ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ gan but last àṣírí yẹn máa tú bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan tó fi dé ìyá Mohbad àti àtẹnujẹ o àti oògùn tó fi dé o mo fẹ́ mọ̀ ńgbà tó bá yá torí mo kàn imagine níṣẹ́ ìyá Mohbad ń ṣàbíyamọ honestly speaking but èmi ò kàn lè máa sọ pé mò ń ṣépè fún ni so bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn but ẹlẹ́dàá mi ò ṣúre fún that is my own.
ìyá Mohbad wà nínú èèyàn ìyá Mohbad eléré ibú olóìṣì ìyá Mohbad olórí burúkú bò ó mọ ẹnu ẹ ṣebí àbúrò ẹ sọ pé ńgbà tóun lọ sọ pé òun rí aṣọ bẹṣíìtì pẹ̀lẹ́jẹ̀ ó ló wá bá àwùjá lé ó ní kókó kí ló kọ òun bẹ pé ṣèbó òun lòun lọmọ òun wọn ṣoògùn kankan sí ìyá Mohbad wọn kàn ń ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ ògùn ló mú ìyá Mohbad eléri ibú ni eléri ibú tí ń sunkún jẹ́jẹ́ ni ìyá Mohbad àwọn jẹ́ndà mi kan wọn èèyàn burúkú ayé ọ̀run ni wọn tí bàbá ti ìyá Mohbad kọ́ ti jẹ́ extremely wicked ní ìyá Mohbad kò fẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn wo omi kọ́ọ̀pù kan lásán nínú ní ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ yẹn mí kó ṣàtijọ́ òun ó prefer káráàta bí àṣà bàbá òkú ní bú mi bàbá ní ọ̀dẹ̀ tó bàbá ní ẹni tó fowó àbú ẹ̀ ṣàbú ẹ̀ lálejò ṣé kò ń ṣòwò àbú ẹ̀ náà fi ṣàbú ẹ̀ lálejò wá jókòó tí wù mí pẹ̀lú gíláṣìsì sọnù ó rẹ́rìn mi mọ bí irú àwọn èèyàn játijàti yẹn ó rẹ́rìn bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wù mí òde ń wò pé òun ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀
kọfí ṣe mọ̀ pé lánàá yẹn a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ but ẹ wá gbé kínní ẹ má bínú mọ́ mi àríkẹ́ mà ẹ wá gbé kínní láti tẹ fi ń ṣe kínní mo kúrò cause mo wà heartbroken somehow nígbà tí wọ́n ń ṣó bí ọmọ ìyá jẹ́ ọmọ yìí ò bí ní parọ́ kódà ìyá jẹ́ àwa tá a sí bẹ́ẹ̀ gan tá a mọ̀ èèyàn ń fi
Mami
ẹ̀
Jíbe bóyá ẹ jẹ́ play orin ìlú yín fún yín.
ẹ wá ṣe gbígbà
ọbẹ̀ bí orin ẹ̀.
kí lẹ mí ìgbà yẹn ẹni sùúrù kí lẹ mí kí ẹni sùúrù.
wá jó ijó yẹn o láti dìbò mọ́tò orí mi ní tó o bọ̀ èdè nínú òdì èdè yóò dùn rárá.
Mọ́mí kan fi ẹ stop ẹjọ́ mà. Ẹ bá wa stop, ẹ bá wa stop. Ó ní ìdíjà sí plate tó sí ẹ bá lè máa yí. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé torí ti ṣe ìlẹ̀ lórí. Báyọ̀ ló ṣá.
Wọ́n gbọ́ ẹ̀ tó mo ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kọ́ wọn gbọ́.
Nítorí pé bàbá lè máa yí gbọ́. Nítorí olóhùn tó ṣe fún òun yẹn kí ló kọ ẹ̀yìn.
Ṣé ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wa ni?
Ìtumọ̀ kí ni torí kẹ́bà lè máa yí ìdí lẹ ṣe láìkì ní orin yẹn tó bá
Ẹ túmọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wa. Torí tó bá
Ó yẹ
play ní
túmọ̀ ẹ̀.
Tanzania báyìí èmi máa túmọ̀ ẹ̀.
Oya, tell us the meaning.
Tó bá play ní Tanzania èmi máa túmọ̀ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀
Mo
túmọ̀
ní
ẹ̀.
ìlérí ẹni sùúrù ẹgbẹ́ sọ kọ̀ọ̀kan kiri yẹn lánàá. Ẹ bá rí i pé bàtà fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ náà mo fẹ́ ó yà pé mi ló yẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ but mo wà
Ẹ
rí
túmọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wa.
kí tó túmọ̀ ẹni máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tán torí à ń sọ ọ̀kan lọ́wọ́ kẹtó.
Mi kò ṣọ́ fún mi pé ẹ understand èdè.
Ẹyin kò mátà torí pé balẹ̀ yìí dì í etí sìn ẹ̀ kẹ́bà lè yìí dì í lẹ ṣe kẹ́bà yóò lè
Bá ẹ̀ gbọ́ Ghana ó ga.
torí ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe gbé sí i torí ẹ̀ kẹ́bà lè yìí dì í náà ni èmi mọ nǹkan tó ń plé tẹ́mu. Ẹ jẹ́ sọ ọkọ fún yín lánàá ṣe rí lánàá mo wà really upset mo wà down táìmù ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lẹ̀ ń gbé láti sí ṣé mo kọ kúrò mo lọ sùn inú mi dùn kí n bá sọ mi ṣé mo pé gbà tí fídíò ti sọ̀rọ̀ gbàtà wá rí àwọn fídíò tó ń sọ síta alábọ̀ yìí jìyà èmi ò rí kéèyàn jìyà rí tó bá pé ó rí ẹnìkan yẹn kó wọ́n gbéjà ó bá tó ikú báyìí tó lẹ́fù báyìí àti ọ̀rẹ́ àti gbogbo ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni ìyá ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù wọ́n gbàgbó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí nìkan tó ní di changilia kìnnì kan club wọ́n lu gbogbo rẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ó ní de take my kìnnì whatsapp kìnnì kan ọjọ́ ẹ̀ rí o kó tó wá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni pé ní ìgbẹ́ kò sọ fún bàbá ni wípé wọ́n na òun ní nàkúnà bẹ́ẹ̀ I don't know torí ìgbà míì tí wọ́n bá wà ní àdúgbò téèyàn ń gbé like mo fẹ́ fi sùúrù lè ṣe example báyọ̀ ó múùfù lọ ó wà lọ sọ wọ́n á gbọ́ wọ́n máa ṣígun lọ fún Sàmìlárì pé ó máa ní òòlù fún Sàmìlárì pé ó máa ní òòlù nígbà tí wọ́n ní kí gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìjọsí ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ẹmu lè fò gbogbo yẹn yìí máa pọ̀ tó ju ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ.
Wùmí ló ń kọ̀ sí gbogbo ìjà yẹn Wùmí ni.
ẹ bọ̀ kò
torí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni bàbá Mohbad ṣe lọ ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Naira Marley náà.
ti yẹn ọ̀tọ̀ but gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n rèèyàn sọ fún téèyàn kan náà dìde fún wọn gbá ó lè má jẹ́ fámìlì wọn gan ó máa ń wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìkúlẹ̀ something is not adding up.
Ìjà Sam Larry àti Naira Marley kò papọ̀ mọ́ ìjà tí Mohbad ètò ń bá Mohbad jà o. Torí ká ní pé ó papọ̀ ni Mohbad máa kọ orúkọ Naira Marley mọ́ petition tó kọ yìí.
Remember that sometimes when Baba will come, if Mohbad says, and Mohbad is somebody that doesn't hold something in his heart if you check carefully.
Some of them make no network.
Because there are times when something like that, I think there's one or two situations where Baba came and asked, wanting to react, and he will always tell Baba to forget, you understand? Forget like it's past. Take example with that woman's issue with the land where he came after he complained and Baba came to react. And he, please pause. And he had to say, Baba, forget, relax. It will also be situations like this. And Mohbad, you will see, sometimes I think he will just be like, no need for him to tell, But if Wunmi was, hello, who is that, please?
He was going into depression with the bully. They would not give him show.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. If Wunmi was a good woman, you understand, she would have been able to always be the one to call her, because he's a quiet person. He will not want to blow it up, thinking in his mind, maybe if you blow it up, it might get worse, or if you just keep quiet, it will go away. That guy really, those videos, it breaks my heart. I can't watch it because it's so real. It looks.
I really died last night.
Yeah, the more you watch it, it's like, how come? How can you just go so fast? This guy is so young. You can see. I don't think he's a troublesome person at all, but he have a very bad woman around him. You love this man. You can't cry out. You can't shout out, Baba, come on, look at these people. It's your voice, they will be here. But the problem I'm saying is Wunmi is actually the instigator of all this.
Yes, Mama T, please, I want to remind us. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, through her they can get to him.
Good evening, Mommy Comfy.
Good evening.
Good evening, Sexy Me. Mommy
Talk.
Jerry, Mommy Feyi Shara, and Arikade. Yes, ma'am. Please, I want to remind us of one point on this matter. It's very clear. If we remember when Abosede said that she wanted to take, she asked Mohbad to go and meet one musician, go and beg, to go and beg. Then Baba said he came to Ikorodu. Mohbad came to Ikorodu purposefully so that they can go to the Oba in Ikorodu to go and beg this Elegushi to leave him. Sam Larry is acting on the command of Elegushi. That is why he was beating this boy everywhere. And it is when Wunmi gives them his information that Mohbad is insulting or making jest of Liam. That is when, when they get signal from Wunmi, Elegushi will ask Sam Larry to go and deal with Mohbad. And that's on that premise, Abosede went to the house. She was in the house, and she said she asked Mohbad to go and meet this what's the name of this Fuji musician? Wasiu. Wasiu. Okay. And she said, no, Baba Wasiu, and Mohbad smiled. And Baba said when Mohbad came to Ikorodu, that he asked Mohbad to come to Ikorodu so that they can go and meet the Oba of Ikorodu to go and beg the Elegushi. And Mohbad came, instead of him to come straight into the house quietly, he started sharing food items. And that was everything that took, the activity took the whole day. He was not able to complete the mission of coming to Ikorodu, to go to the king of Ikorodu to go and ask the king to beg Elegushi. So tell me, how can Elegushi clean himself away from the petition? Inside the petition, they marry Elegushi and Sam Larry together. So how can he separate himself from this thing?
Mommy, superb, let me ask you a question. Like, Senator Ish always put when on his platform, what is Mohbad's sin? What sin has he committed? It's not that money.
He has not committed any crime.
No. Then why is it? Why they beating him? There must be something.
Because of
all these people, all his friends know. They know what is going on. They
yes.
Because it's not the only the rising star.
Wunmi came into his life to dupe him. Olè òbò ni, olè ni Wunmi. Ó fi òbò, ó fẹ́ fi gba royalty ẹ̀. Even there's a video that Mohbad was saying, we know the secret of the fine boy now. So, he knows that Mohbad knows.
It's not only Wunmi. There is more to this. And also, all these friends, they know.
Yes. Oh, yes. So that is the reason why this man is not heeding to advice. When Mommy Rich Grace did a video, I said, take your son and go away. Instead of him to do that, and even this woman that used to come on Mommy Comfy platform said, she asked him, are you the owner of this boy? Instead of him to, give a positive response, out of anger, he took his phone and called Baba Mohbad. He's the real culprit in this matter. That is why Sanwo-Olu is shielding this girl. That the reason why he does not want to go quietly is because he is aiming to use the boy to reap the royalty of Mohbad. APC we go.
If I'll come
no.
APC we go.
What? No.
Sanwo-Olu will not die.
The connection as Wunmi go with
Sanwo-Olu pastors.
Is she powerful like that? No.
Tinubu will become pastors. A crime will not die. Even when you die.
Are you not saying because of Wunmi they are beating him up and down? Is that what you are saying?
Because of Wunmi is giving Sam Larry information. And when they fight concerning Liam, Wunmi will tell Elegushi will tell Sam Larry to beat this boy.
Wait, I was still talking. What I think is, even if it involved this, whatever they were doing together, don't forget there is a time Mohbad also didn't want to be part of this thing anymore. You understand? And Wunmi not being a supportive wife, she knows about all those things. There are times where she will be questioned. Why is it was? I don't know why this guy is not interested in. She tried to pull herself out and let him all in. He doesn't want to be part of this thing. They are trying to pull him in. For them, he's like what you people call odale. Like, you understand? Who knows where he might go with this. And all this period at the time, good things might just be happening in this boy's life. So they were ready to, just numb him, make him quiet. Some people come up like that and you're wondering, this boy was coming up, how did he become what he is today? You don't know that there are some people who have chosen to just dim that light. He didn't have positive vibes around him, especially like a growing boy, and he's not that harsh that could just stand up for himself and shout it all out, hoping it will get better. Don't forget all this thing happened when he just came back from the UK, It's a good thing that's happening around him, and those things they don't want to see. And this period in his life, Wunmi is more obsessed. She's not loving that guy. She's just afraid he was just going to move away. Who knows what he must have involved. He must have met pretty women and good things happening in his life. And she was ready to stick to him like a glove. So there's nothing good she will have to tell anybody about him. Nothing good. And all these people, she cannot deny she doesn't communicate with them. With everything that has happened, Wunmi has never mentioned Sam Larry. Even the Naira Marley, okay, God, industry god. What is the involvement with the industry god in this? What is it? We can at least be 30% sure that Naira Marley I don't think he actually had a lot to do with him. But he was not guarded. He was just free into there. People could come into his life. He cried out as much as he could, but there were not people listening. Especially if that man like that, like Elegushi, have sent guys to come threaten and worry him up and down. He will be restless. And you, this woman, what you do around him is make trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. The last day of his life, what caused the problem? You went to the show. You didn't go watch the show. You stayed in the car, call all the calls, all everybody you want to call in the whole world. He came back home. You were still restless. You understand? So she's just she opened door for them. Those are the people she worshipped. Why do you think she looked down on Mohbad? Because she knows there are people that she knows that she feels are better than him. But she's with him already, and he is like a cover-up to whatever she does. I'm with Mohbad, so you're not going to suspect anything around him. And we might just think it's one big deal. It's not going to be more than men. These people, they also know your child is not his. And all these things we are trying to do with you, you don't seem to be showing interest anymore. What are you trying to prove? Are you proving like you're something right now? All they would do is just try to shut him down. You, this small boy in the street, you're trying to grow up. And the woman, what help does she have in his life? What is her contribution? Nothing. Trouble. After you had your child, you still could go out whenever you want. 1 o'clock in the night, where were you going? To those people you hang around with. And he goes out the next day, he's beaten and bruised. You don't care. You look at him anyway like, look at you. You understand? So him going abroad and coming back was already a threat to, because Mohbad would have left. Don't forget she has his she's to his iCloud. There are a lot of things she sees. When Mohbad was asking, we have the same iCloud. He already had the idea that she saw a lot of things already. He was just saying those things, knowing that she already has some things or idea of some things that he wanted to do. Why do you think she was quiet? She was quiet because she knows exactly what she was up to. Who does that? Why do you want to get so deep into his life? Why are you so controlling? Your parents already are trouble in his life. Your auntie, they come to the house, they stay, they make trouble with his mom. He barely have no say. Just his moment of escape. You pounced into his life. And nobody can tell me Wunmi didn't, She did something to him that night because she's an angry bitch. She's so angry. She's so wicked. There's something that got into her, and that moment she needs to get it off. This guy cannot go. You cannot just leave me like that. It's not like she loves him. You want to have everything to yourself. Look at your life today. What he said then is still following you today, and it's going to be for the rest of your life. How can you dim that light? Is it not sad? How can you be so wicked? How can you just lie and you're not shouting and let people video you and say, when you cry, look at what Wunmi did. You shut up. And you want the whole world to shut up with you and set you free because you're some dumb widow. Nobody cares about you. Nobody. That control, they are control freaks. Look at her family. Is it Karimot? Is there anything good about the mom? That's the attitude, that's the life they live. It was just so sad. And those are the kind of people like Mubad, they want to tie down people they can have control over. She couldn't have stood any man that was so, she would run. She would have used that, just like they said. Mubad was to cover her secrets, These people are wicked. And they took that boy's life just like that. Whether it's Naira Marley, Sam Larry, whoever, by the grace of God, all of them, their secret will come out and they are going down. They are not going to escape this. Mubad, please don't rest. Your spirit must not rest. You must not rest, and not now. Don't rest.
Sorry, can I interject you like you did to me because I was the one talking before? Let me say something before you finish.
Yeah.
You see, if you are being in Lagos, especially, there is a style. I know we are not up to those Italian, the Mexico. They are, I want to say mafia style or something, the way they do. It's more than what you people are saying is, Ummi too is there. They set Ummi into Mubad's life. There is something deep that some of us know, but if we say, I'm not saying Sam Larry or Naira Marley came to the house to buy him. They are privy of all this. I'm telling you, they know. This we know how they do. In Surulere, I witnessed there was a guy I know, in a very, those one are even like, they have the money, everything. There was a day they traced into one hotel in Falulu. Then someone I knew said, oh, I was talking, said, that they came, that thank God I didn't meet him. They would have buy that person, finish him up. It's more than when you say because they want to claim the boy, they want to claim the royalty, fine. But what I'm saying is more than that. It's like those, when the Italian, the other people, mafia style, let me just quickly say that. They want to get something. He can't just because of that. Every time beating him more, only that one, because she was pregnant or the baby is not. No, they would have, if that is the case, they would have collected the baby and said, and everybody will go their own way. It's very deep.
That's why I said there is that thing they do that he was involved, that he doesn't want to be part of anymore. And for them, that is like a betrayer.
Even if he said he's not going to be part of them, right, fine. But it's more than that involved. If you know their style, I don't want to go deep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I don't think it will be more than that. Because these people are just naturally horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, you will see it about himself.
The way they are doing it in those days, like you go that Lagos area. When I go to that Lagos in the night, I'm always shaking. I've gone with some bad, not those tough ones. Don't know I want. All them, I beg. There is this thing is still on, but it's even dead. Like all those guys. When I watch some clips, video of recent, the way like Zlanta, that's Zlanta. What did you call? The people they mingle with, all those ones we are looking. My heart caught. I say, yeah, these people. They all know. Why are they not fighting for him? They know all this before it happened. So we just have to pray that God should expose them and God should be on top of the situation. It's not only me or this issue. They might even turn against her where we are going now. I don't want to go deep into it. 15 people. That's why that lifestyle is crying out now. Why didn't he cry yesterday? Or they, Sam Larry, you beat him, you beat. If he's here, they will say, yeah, that really can lead to make somebody go. Even they might not do it physically. But you know the way we come from. That's why they are all trying to block every avenue. But God is continuing to expose it. That is the way it is. Thank you.
If it's for that purpose, who is short, there is God, and for sure, I think this will be a turnaround in their life. They must have been doing it before. It's not like we are not aware of these things. you know. But why is this different? This is going to bring out all those secret things they do, and they think they will just get away with it. They should know everybody's head is not the same. God is working he works in a mysterious ways. You know, all those people are the people that are untouchable, like them Sam Larry and Bugwe, who dares call their names, but today they are out there. Who dares call by Legushi's name, but today they are out there, you know. The soul that sinneth shall die. That's what the Bible said. They must have been doing it before, but this in Ilero Lua's life is going to be a turnaround. They can do whatever rituals, they can do whatever they want to do, but their life is sure never going to remain the same again. Everybody had bullied Mubad all his life, including his wife, because he's kind, he's a loving guy. They took advantage of him, used his money to buy properties. They think he might not ask. If Karimot told us her mother said she should go arrest her husband, go lock him up and leave him alone. It's part of their problem today. If the mother of Karimo can tell Karimo, go and report your husband to the authorities so he get locked up because he's not worth it. He's not rich enough to the kind of guys we want to marry. Who knows what he put into his mind to make her go that far, like, hey, even if he's out of my life, who is he anyway, that boy? And, they could just do anything. But you see, he said, your life will never remain the same again. You will suffer, and she will suffer for the rest of her life. If eventually that boy is Mubarak's child, trust me, Wunmi is still not going to have peace. And then not his child. She's still not going to have peace. Her life will never. All these are just charades. That's what I see. You can't eat your cake and have it. Her life is not remaining the same again. That's for sure. And for Mama Mohbad, those are the kind of women you reject for the rest of your life. You hear some people say it's easy for white people. They will just tell you, "I'm not talking to my mom again." You wonder. What happened? What happened? Why would you just disown your mom? This one is to disown for the rest of her life, especially knowing. Sometimes mothers don't know some things. As long as your child even cry and say, this is what this person did to me, your child might be wrong, but you want to stand for your child first before you will even finally know the actual truth. But the truth of the matter is, she was never there. She didn't even want to listen. From the very first day your son died, you were okay to go with some narrative. That one, she's lucky she's not in some villages. They will just, it's the women there that will first beat her. I don't understand those their things. And she's not wise also. You're in Lagos for years. You're not wise as a mother. I told my sons, any woman that misbehaves, do anyhow. Uja, movement, next. No time for all those loving stuff, The longer you stay with those toxic women, the less courage you have. Men lose that easily. You understand? It's not like women tomorrow they've moved on. No, she will not go scot-free. All of them, women must go to jail. If she doesn't, Nigeria, I forbid you for the rest of my life. Honestly, because they know exactly what they are doing. There's so much cover-ups. That's why it's good. Sam Larry, come. Then you see Mike. Zlatan, who are you? You just came up yesterday. Hello, you were Mohbad's friend. How come you now, you're a big boy and all that? You don't want to speak up. Eh? So some people have to go down for some people. It doesn't happen. It only happens when it doesn't come up. But this one is not hidden anymore. He has to speak up. It doesn't matter what you say. You speak up, you're going to jail. You're going. If your career wants to get ruined, that's your business. Because what you guys have involved yourself in is more than you. It's more than you. That boy is innocent. Look at him. Look at him. Please, I don't. I beg. I love talking about more on the. Going and seeing this boy.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
I appreciate everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lolo, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you.
Everyone. All the hosts, well said. Mommy G, babe, it's been a while. Happy New Year. I went on vacation, I bet.
Good. I hope you.
It's kind of reignite the fire, as in the death of this guy was fresh. It just happened yesterday. Seeing video yesterday and today kind of gave me emotional downtime for the few period. I could not get hold of myself. I had to screw up the video. Why am I saying this? Why am I saying just like yesterday this whole thing happened? Now, Mommy G babe asked a question. She said, each talk do ask, what has this guy done? On my own perspective, I feel because the guy had a treasure belonging to a prominent person within his tent. And that has to do with a child. Now, let's not forget this present time we are now. It's not as the days of old where things, the rich can kill the poor and it goes off. They quench the flame or they put out the fire. Now, let's appreciate the power of social media. Either you like it or not, you and I like it or not, it's social media that is making this case revive over and over again. When they try to quench it one arm, it's sprung forth from another angle. When they try to quench it, it's sprung from again. The power of social media. Take for instance, Madam Comfy has been from inception on this topic, not renting, not falling on by the roadside. Many have come. Some fell along the thorns, some fell by the roadside. But as some were falling, some soldiers are coming up. If you want to start counting the first set of people that started, they might not be there again. Second set regenerated, third set, fourth set, and it's going on and going on. Not to talk of some that by the wayside, they sell their birthright for a morsel of meat. Now, another thing again, let's not forget, another point I want to raise up is, let's not forget that a culprit must not have to be at a physical place to mastermind a crime. What am I trying to say? Naira Marley must not be present in Nigeria at that particular time to carry out any operation. So he trying to justify himself, is not available, he wasn't in Nigeria. I'm not buying that. That's bullshit. I can be far away in Afghanistan, the crime in Nigeria at a given time, at a particular date. I mustn't be there. That is what is called networking. So that one that is telling people that he was not around, I'm not buying that. It can still be traced to him as a perpetrator or as a sponsor of the guys. demise. Now, let's look at it this way. You see this person called Zlatan or whatever it is. If you study people, you will know this guy has spirit of jealousy, spirit of jealousy. I will give you reasons. Way back when Naira Marley started, when they called themselves Malians, Naira Marley did a collaboration with this Zlatan, and the song was it. Then it was after that, I think NDLE or EFCC arrested both the duo. When they were arrested, I think they fell apart. They used to be close. Now, leaving that aside, if you look at during Portable's time again, Portable was chilling with Davido. And we know how loud the Portable could be. When Davido promised him only God no maybe a collaboration, it was this same Zlatan that called Davido and shoved Portable away. And Portable came out and dragged Zlatan. Now let's not forget, in one of this guy Mohbad's interview, he said Zlatan has always been saying, who is this person that sings like him? I saw the clip somewhere. Who is this person? It was an interview and they're like, oh, you had the same voice with Zlatan. And he said Zlatan has always been saying, who is this guy that sings like him? And it's Zlatan we are talking about have the spirit of jealousy. If not, if truly you love this boy while he was alive, nothing stops you to say your piece, to come out and say the one you know, if he was being bullied or not. So on that aspect that he was not in town, I'm not buying it. The power of social media was what is circulating around this whole thing, that it's not quenching anytime soon, because the prominent person, the father of the child in question, thought it was the days of old they could silence the child of a carpenter. Yoruba will say, silence the child of a carpenter, and life goes on. But kudos to social media. The same social media they thought they could use to quench the whole thing by saying he died of ear infection, by saying somebody used a spiritual ring to hit him, charm, voodoo, blah, blah, blah. It was the same on this same, even social media that is giving us news, updating us back to back than the media houses, than the newspaper, the newspaper or the magazine. If you want to know news about what is happening, even here in the States, it's TikTok, here in TikTok that is giving an update before CNN will even say, before ABC will carry it. We've heard about the news on TikTok. Now, you asked a question, but how could you link the death to Naira? I did not mention Naira, but I want to say, one can be a sponsor of something and a perpetrator does not mean the person has to be there. I put myself as an example. If I want to carry out a crime, I don't have to be in that place.
I concur. I
don't have to be in that place. I went on vacation, I might be away, I might be on employment, and I carry out a crime in a place where I live. Does not mean I have to be there.
He's networking. I've been saying this times that number.
So that is it. But on that part, he cannot indicate himself that he was not around. You've had history of bullying with this boy in the past. This boy has put your name down in petition. He wrote your name down. He didn't write my name. He didn't write Madam Comfy's name. It was his name and the prominent man, the so-called king. That is just the truth. And I want to applaud VDM because either we like it or not, he has a larger platform. Nigerians, we know Nigerians can easily be manipulated. The same Nigerians way back that were condemning the father, he buried the son, blah, blah, blah. The same Nigerians are on that VDM page saying, oh, thank you, Latte King, thank you for bringing out. So it was the father is innocent, look at it. But way back, they've condemned, nailed the man on the cross of Calvary. So let's not forget that. I want to appreciate him for resurrecting this whole case again, because watching the video this morning on his page today, goosebumps all over me, like the thing was fresh. The boy just he just expired yesterday or something. So on that
Elegushi
case,
must come out.
yes, that king,
You must come out
has
again.
a lot to say because
Elegushi, you must come out. Your
Yes.
name is
Come out.
is
His wife
popping
has
up
been soiled.
every time.
His wife
Yes.
has been soiled. He has a lot to say. Ma'am, let me finish,
For
ma'am.
the wicked.
Yes.
Come out and explain.
He has a lot to
How
say.
you
Unless, madam,
to find Mohbad.
ma'am, let me say something. Someone, a prominent person, is behind this whole thing that is linking to that child's paternity. That is why this case has been dragging. Nigerian police are weakened that they could not act. If it was an ordinary person, that is when you see the best of Nigerian police. But because somebody within their cycle, politically, traditionally, who happened all finger pointing at Elegushi, such a shame. So at this point, he has nothing. I keep saying it, unfortunately, to all my Yoruba brothers and sisters here, I'm sorry, but this is what I've been nursing. You see, Yoruba has lost their tradition long ago. The real alale of Yoruba that we are scared of in the days of old has been sold to Brazil. It is the fake ones we have in Nigeria now. That is why politically Obas are being elected. Now it's no longer allow that because if it's allow will not have. We watch Yoruba movie, will not allow a man has the blood of a poor man in his hand just because he wants to have an arole. Let's not forget that. I rest my case for now, Madam Comfy. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you, Empress. And let me support you with one line. Liam is the checker for them. Elegushi, take your Liam and go. Don't think you can use Liam to inherit Mohbad's royalty. I could remember when this case first started. When that senator came into the matter, I don't know that senator sex toy. The Senate did 1 minute silence for Mohbad. The 18th Senate, yes, the 18th Senate. They said conclusively that Mohbad is richer than all of them in that Senate. Elegushi, that's your plan. His royalty is your aim. That's why you will not carry this your SS boy and go.
Ma'am, can I tell you something? Ma'am Super. Can I say something to that? To me, I am not looking at the royalty aspect. This man is desperately in need of an heir apparent.
Both the royalty, and the son, and that son, and that son.
All right.
Nobody is dragging the boy with him. Let him just take that boy and help him.
But it's too late. How can he go come publicly now and claim the child has brought shame?
You don't have to come publicly.
Don't you know what the sister said?
With the pepper.
Sister to Obelegushi. Obelegushi sister said, how did you want to come out? That can 2 ears hear these words that Sam Larry knock, I'm using this word, okay, that Sam Larry, after Sam Larry has been knocking Wunmi,
the man
now passed
yes.
the crumbs from Sam Larry's table. He passed it to Elegushi. How do they want to hear this? How can 2 ears hear this?
The same thing.
That was the reason this man could not come out again.
After he tasted and he said, smell it. No problem.
He said, he said he tasted him once that is a stinking girl that is stinking. Why did you taste it?
Madam Comfy, are you thinking about what I'm thinking right now?
Beautiful women in that
Lagos. Madam
yes.
Comfy, are you thinking what I'm thinking right now? For this man to be silent, 100% know that child is his. When this thing started, he would have gone to do DNA, secret DNA.
Let me tell you, last year that they were forced. It wasn't him. they were forced to go to the new media house to go and put up those rubbish write-up that the king said the son to the musician Mohbad is not for Obelegushi, therefore nobody should attach Kini kan to him. But we heard it from his own brother and sister. That he ate the remnant of Sam Larry. That he ate the remnant of Sam Larry. That boy the DNA should be done so that they will know maybe it was Sam Larry's own or Obelegushi's son.
That's what I'm telling you. You must have seen it.
That is none of our own business.
It's not our business.
Our own business
For him
is
to
we want to
be mute. For him to be mute.
We want to do DNA. Is it Mohbad blood? If it is not Mohbad blood, alele, that's not. So just
nobody is dragging that boy with him. Even Baba Aloba is not dragging that boy. To me, I saw this fact that he's putting that boy forward so that he can use that boy to suck Mohbad royalty. When those 18th Senate have proclaimed that Mohbad is bigger than all the senators joined together, that is when Elegushi refused to listen to Mommy Rich Grace. He is now waiting that, okay, I must collect this money using this boy to inherit. So that is his plan. Right now, as we speak, Baba Aloba is not saying Liam is my own. He even said, let us check if this boy is my own. I'm not sure this boy is my own. So who is dragging the boy with Elegushi? Nobody. Carry your paper, go. You will not go.
And this shame.
You want to
It's
use
too
this
late to accept the child publicly. The child has got nothing but shame.
Wicked king, wish king. Abomination man.
Thank you, Madam Comfy. Let me drop for now.
Who made you king? Wait, let me para for this. Who made you king? Who made you king?
All right, thank you.
Political king. Ogba 419 king. King of Tinubu, king of APC, Yahoo king. Not king of Alale. Wicked one only. Thief only. Only Akpayo. That is the reason the father said, my son, come to Ikorodu. Let me take you to the king in my local area so that this my king can beg that one that is using Sam Larry to beat you. Let me ask this king to beg the other one so that he will stop Sam Larry from beating you. And that is everything that is in that petition. Up to today, this king is not denying. Police is not holding this boy. That's why I call them police of Elegushi. And when Baba went to HQ radio and said, Alelopa Mohbad, next thing, without mentioning his name, he used police to arrest Baba. Are you the Ale? Are you the Ale? Elegushi, did Baba mention your name at HQ radio? When we come to Pale to talk, we should nail it or we keep quiet. If you cannot nail it, keep quiet. Stop confusing my brain. This matter is very clear and easy. Elegushi, kill Mohbad. Elegushi, you are the one that killed Mohbad. You are the one that give Wunmi go ahead. Feed that boy in that room.
Wunmi's pregnancy and baby's genesis.
You people are
Mohbad bully.
evil people. You will not rest ṣe mọ́. Wicked man. As your mind is so bad like that of you. Tó sọ pé ṣáyán ni tá ń pè ní Joseph Alọ́ba yìí. Wo nǹkan tójú fẹ́ràn rí wàá rí kọ́dún ìtọ́tàn. Nínú kéèsì yìí nǹkan tójú fẹ́ràn rí wàá ṣègbé nínú òkú pupa. Okay, Joseph Alọ́ba fọ́kọ́ mi ṣó o fẹ́ gba justice fọ́mọ ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo pa ọmọ ẹ̀ tán o wá ní o fẹ́ gba justice. You won't do him anything. That the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Ọlọ́run ọba tó gbá ẹ̀mí gbogbo wa kò ní fi ẹ̀mí Joseph Alọ́ba lé ẹ lọ́wọ́. Ó ní rí ṣe gbogbo èrò burúkú tó ń pa lórí ọkùnrin yẹn. Ó ní rí ṣe lórúkọ Jésù. If you prove like somebody that is in the dark, your ways will be dark and slippery. You will fall into the pit that you have dug for that man. And for all of us that we are shouting for justice. And it's justice. And in fact, vengeance, which is of God, you woman Daniel lórí tìmọ̀tìmọ̀. You are even big on the last is on the politics of the day. But we rely on the power of the Most High God. And the Bible says, whatsoever we ask, in His name we will receive. In the mighty name of Jesus, justice for God, we will see it in Jesus' name. Àwọn alámàrẹ́yìn gbogbo yìí pátápátá gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ gbẹ̀mí ọmọkùnrin yẹn tó ń jẹ́ Ìlérí Emmanuel ọmọ Alọ́ba. Ní gbogbo yìí pátápátá tọwọ́ yìí wà nínú ikú ẹ̀. Àmàrẹ́yìn gbogbo yìí. Ojú màá ti gbogbo yìí ni. Wicked people who will come to panic, they can't talk, they will be woman for ọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ àwọn. Kí ló máa ṣe fún yín?